thing. You could hit the plus sign, and then if you have a couple of videos, you can add them just like that, and it'll be in your library. So, and then favorite them if you so desire. Click the little heart button. And while in here, in the video section, you have this option built into the 5K player to convert to either whichever audio file you'd like, convert. So obviously taking away the video file, converting it to an MP3 or converting it to AAC. And obviously I would just stay with the MP3. This option you cannot use just with 5K player alone. If you do click on that, I believe it should bring you to here where you would need one of the converters. So that is not built into 5K player. So we're going to close that out. But you still can convert to MP3 and to AAC. And those defaults are usually pretty good. So, and from there, we are going to show you. So we've played a couple of videos and so forth. Everything's pretty self-explanatory here. And the one thing that I really did like about this, and even though it's very, very simple, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a file to my library. And this is just a file of me bowling. And as you can see right here in this little icon, it's flipped upside down. So when I was recording it, I had it tilted too high, so it was recording upside down. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is go in here and turn down the volume here a little bit. And in the top left corner, you can rotate it to how you like, which is pretty nice. And if you see any fuzziness right now, it's not the 5K player, it's the video recording software that I'm using at the moment. So, and that was one thing that I really did like, because you know, I do like when I do go bowling, I do actually try to get better, so I will record myself and try to see what line I'm throwing at and all that good stuff. But regardless, it's a pretty cool feature to have, to rotate this. It won't save it like that, but I remember even this past week when I was recording this, I was trying to find something where I could just rotate it, because I messed up and I put my phone up too high. So, and I didn't want to go into an editor or anything like that. So I was like, what the hell can I use? And then I saw this and I was like, oh wow, it's pretty cool and very easy to use. Also, while playing a video, you can load any subtitle files, and then you can also disable certain tracks or use different tracks with videos. So a lot of times you'll either see like track 1, track 2, track 3, you know, different languages and all that good stuff. So, or even the subtitles will have the same thing. It'll either say, you know, English, Japanese, German, all that good stuff. So what we're gonna do, if I can, see the bowling actually closed. This should be fun if I can do this right now, because right now we're converting a file. So, and this has nothing to do with 5K player. This just has everything to do with me making a strike with the lights off at the very end. So, and that's what I'm going to make you sit here and watch with me. So, there we go. And it might look a little slow, but that's a freaking strike. Booyah. So we're going to close that out. And obviously there's always going to be pros and cons to every single to any kind of software that's available out there. So to highlight the features of the 5K player is number one, while playing a video, it does not eat up as much memory as some of the other players. So it has a very lightweight, it has a more of a lightweight performance than other video players that are out there. It is very well organized. The interface is extremely simple. The program is extremely easy to use. Everything is very self-explanatory. Um, the option to convert video files strictly to audio is a very nice feature. The ability to play 4K and has the 4K and 5K support, but with that, obviously, you need a 4K or 5K resolution video and a graphics card that can handle that. And typically, you need the with the 4K, the display port. One word. It's called display port. So. And like I said, a higher performance higher performing graphics card in order to do that. With the card I have in right now, I could not efficiently play a 4K video. So in that aspect, that would not help me very much, and that is not really. So I mean, this is kind of a little future-proof in its own sense, but from what I've been reading and seeing on Steam is that there's a very small percentage of people that are even using 4K, even though it hasn't been out for a long time, but it has been out for a little bit. And you know, pretty much everyone's still sticking with HDMI for the most part at the moment. So the one thing that um, I that's not really a con, but would be cool to have that other players do offer is that you can open files directly um, from a link. So not even having being able to stream files from a link instead of downloading the files from a link. So and other softwares do provide that. And if that's the worst con that I find, then I think we're in pretty good shape. So would this be a player that I would use on a consistent basis on a performance level? Definitely. On a level of where you know of experiencing change, which can be difficult for people. I would still kind of lean towards yes, definitely. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's extremely well organized. Um, I typically like having my video and music separated, but it would actually be pretty cool to have it all, back into one, um, whatchamacall, onto, organized into one program, which would be pretty nice. So, um, but other than that, that's really it. So that's the yeah, like I said, and obviously it's available for Mac and for Windows, and I'm running on a 64-bit operating system, so it's obviously installing into program files, whatever it is, comma or not comma, um, not quotation marks, but program files 86 parentheses. Jesus Christ. So, so that's where it's still a 32-bit software, but I'm running it in the 64-bit, and it runs great. So, and even running it, whichever file. So I'm going to double click on this one. There's no difference in quality. Once again, I do not own any rights to these videos. I'm just showing this for the features of 5K player, is that it does run extremely smooth and it does run very well. So, and that's it. So, uh, and I believe I am done with this review. 5K player out of 10 in my book would get very close to a 9. Very difficult to get a 10. I like how, like I said already, just being so user friendly is so important, and not complicating anything and doing crazy stuff with it. Maybe a couple more options on streaming besides the radio would be nice, but as far as having the capability to download videos other than just from the YouTube website is a big bonus for me and for a lot of people out there who want to have the actual footage on the computer. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. 5K player, like I said, very close to a 9 out of 10. Lightweight. It's a very lightweight player. Simple interface, user friendly, converting video to audio, and having the compatibility of playing different, of every single video file and audio file that's out there is a huge plus. So good job with the guys at everybody at Digiarty. They always have some really excellent free programs out there and really simple programs out there for people to use. And that is all I got. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you think if you use 5K Player and how it compares with other players. See you guys.